All right, so as you can see, we're back on site in Johnson City at our second location. It's changed a little bit since the last video. We have been approved for our final engineered permit drawings to the city. Got all the permits. We have started digging footers, as you can see. God, I'm so tired of digging. I've been digging holes for 10 days straight. Because the building is so big and steel framed and heavy, there has to be pier holes as well as actual footers that you would typically see in a residential building. So something that I'm not really used to, but they've started that process. A lot to it, a lot more layers to it than what I expected, but still going well. No major hiccups just yet. This morning I actually went to Cornerstones, which used to be Star Building Systems, which is actually where my pre-engineered metal building is coming from. So I got to see actual pieces of the building come through the assembly line, get finished, getting powder coated, painted, all that good stuff. Actually should be completely done with the fabrication part of the building tomorrow. It is scheduled for shipping next Wednesday, which obviously that's in Elizabeth and we're in Johnson City. So I should have the actual building on site by Thanksgiving. After that, it's just gonna really depend on how fast that we can get all the footers dug, inspections done, have the plumbers and electricians come and run their piping underneath where the slab is gonna be. And then after that, we're pouring concrete and the building's going up. So I'm really excited to finally get to this point. Honestly, it feels like it's taken forever, but it's about to get real because we're about to see steel going up, concrete going down. We'll go to the Elizabethan gym here in just a second and we'll talk more about it. We're not training for an Ironman, but we did get a new bike here. I've been recently just kind of replacing some of the stuff that's been here a little bit longer with some new stuff and creating more room for new equipment that's coming here in the next 4 to 6 weeks. And this bike is one of them. This is a Concept 2 bike erg, really cool. Got all kinds of adjustments, your seat height adjustment, how close you want the bars to you, how high you want the bars. It's got a little space right here that you can, put your phone there and watch Netflix, YouTube, whatever you want to watch. You can even connect to the app on this. You just download the Concept 2 app and it tracks your time and your RPMs and your distance and all that stuff, which is pretty cool. You can adjust the resistance. So like if you're going uphill on this little dial right here, from 1 all the way to 10, I don't know why you'd want to be at 10. I usually stay between 1 and 2. That's kind of simulates like a relatively flat bike ride. Over here, we got another Concept 2 rower, just like the one that we had here, just newer, and the old one we put over there. So just basically creating some room for, the new stuff. Have we talked about the Smith machine? Nope. Let's go check out the Smith machine. Probably might have seen the new or used the new Smith machine. This is the Arsenal Strength Smith machine. Super smooth and heavy. So I don't know, maybe you love or hate that. It is definitely heavier than the other one. But luckily we kept the other one. It's on the other side of the gym. So if you want something lighter, that's gonna be your spot. Heavier over here. I personally prefer this one because it's just smoother to me and I like the angle better. And I mean, it's a little humbling because you can't put as much weight on it, but I don't really care. So I would rather use this one and there be less plates. But if you're used to doing one thing, then totally understand that too. Also, we got just a few little things, just like your typical maintenance stuff. We've reupholstered everything in the gym. We're getting close into our busy season, so there's gonna be a lot more people coming in and out, so I wanna make sure that everything is looking good and there's no scratches or holes or anything in the upholstery. So just a little note there, you'll probably notice that we're doing some extra stuff maintenance-wise to get ready for the holidays and the big season. So update on the running situation. I still plan on doing the full marathon with a couple members in Palm Beach, December 14th. The invitation is still open for the Nashville Marathon in April. Like I said in the last video, we do have a running club, running group that we schedule runs, talk about runs in a group me. So if you're interested in that, make sure you message @StarFitnessEliz on Instagram and we'll get you added into that. There's a ton of benefits to being a part of that group. As far as these like content blogs that we've been doing, I know it's been mainly geared around, you know, the build series, which leading up to this point, like, you know, it's hard to continuously like find stuff to talk about when, you know, the building hasn't even went up yet. But I'm pretty confident that once the building goes up and, like, you know, you actually have the building to see, and we can overlay these renderings in with the exact areas of what it's going to be like, it will become more interesting. And I would like, I guess one of my New Year's resolutions for 2026, obviously along with opening the gym, is I would like to become more comfortable with the vlogs and, you know, open up more and make them more of a BTS vlog. So probably along with like what you see behind the camera now, it would be kind of a combination of that with like kind of what we did from San Francisco, where it's like you kind of more of a day in the life type vlog. Does that make sense? That's one thing that I would like to do more of in 2026. It's just hard to, you know, remember to do everything, and it's, you know, sometimes can be awkward talking to the cameras. Especially when you're talking, like you're looking at a camera and talking to it. It's a lot different than me talking to you on the camera right now. It's a lot harder. But I enjoy watching videos like that. So I wish I had the balls to be able to do it. And I'm gonna try to do it more in 2026. I just wanted to make sure that I had like some solid content to be able to go off of. So obviously in 26, like, you know, we're gonna have a building going up and like me walking inside of that, and like, you know, the equipment will be coming in. So like those would be like, I feel like really cool, interesting behind the scenes, day in the life vlogs for you all to see. But we just, you know, in my mind, like even if it wasn't up to this point that crazy entertaining, because, you know, it's been, you know, breaking ground and, you know, dirt changing essentially and stuff like that. And I've been giving you updates along the way. I wanted to like people to be able to follow along and be a part of it from the very beginning. But we will definitely continue to perfect these videos. As always, thank you for watching. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. We'd really appreciate it. We'll see you on the next episode.